much as wild boar fishing. No! Can't believe that. Well, yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. Slime powder.
Tadak or something like that? Oh, Paneer Tadak, I think it is. Like a yellow one.
Righto, so that was hiking a small section of the Bibbulmun Track here in Western Australia. It was roughly about 65 kilometres. We did Albany Highway to Dwellingup, and I have to say I was not a huge fan of this section. It was super flat and there wasn't too much to look at. Put that together with roughly about half of it being on gravel roads, and yeah, I really struggled to get into this hike. I will have to admit though that a large portion of it was actually closed off due to a prescribed burn, and that was completely my fault and my fault only, because I did not check any fire alerts that are around the place, and it should have been a good indicator when we were driving there with the amount of smoke that was around. So yeah, that led to a 17 kilometre diversion along power lines, and yeah, that was really quite boring. So for that reason, I was actually very hesitant to upload this video to the channel. I didn't think it really met the kind of epicness, I guess, if that's the word. There just wasn't really nice scenery to film, and I just really struggled to get into this hike overall. In saying that, the main reason that I did choose to upload it is because the overall plan in roughly 2 or 3 years, once I have completed the Bibbulmun Track, I will have a video for every single section, and if anyone wants to do a little bit of research and see what they're up for, or they just want to have a look at the trail itself, get any sort of value out of the videos, there will be a specific video for each little individual section of the trail. So that is a big goal that I am working towards, and I guess it can't all be rosy and epic landscapes when you're doing a 1,000 kilometre track. So yeah, that is the main reason, and probably the only reason why I chose to upload this video. Moving on though, I decided to mix it up a little bit with this hike, and I ended up purchasing a Trangia and using that as my cook system as opposed to the jet boil that I normally use. I really wanted to try something new, and for me it was actually getting a little bit mundane, just purely lighting the jet boil and having it boil in a couple of minutes. So yeah, I wanted to try something new, and I thought the Trangia would have been a good option for that. I quickly found out that the Trangia actually uses a lot of fuel though. So for me, I think around, if it was to be any longer than 3 days, I would probably take my jet boil, purely because it becomes more economical weight wise. In saying that though, I really did enjoy using the Trangia. It's just, yeah, something a little bit different, and it feels like you're actually cooking a meal as opposed to just boiling water. So yeah, that's a little thing that I sort of thought about when I was using it, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I will be using it in future hikes when gas canisters are a lot harder to come by. Methylated spirits are pretty much in every servo that you can find. So yeah, I'll probably be using the Trangia on my next hike, because I'm not too sure whether you can find gas canisters. But yeah, that is something new that I decided to try out, and I really enjoyed it. So updates wise, I have a reasonably ambitious hiking schedule for the next 3 months. Towards the end of it, I will be doing my longest ever hike. It's coming into the cooler seasons here in Australia, so that kind of opens a lot of doors up, especially up in the Northern Territory and upper Queensland, towards what kind of hikes I can do. So yeah, really looking forward to punching out a few of those. But until then, I will see you in the next one.